We're just leaving our lodgings not far from Yinchuan, and we've been at quite a nice hotel, rather expensive at 300 yuan a night or £3 a night each per head, but as you can see it's opposite this old Qing fort. I don't know much about it, but it's being used for movie sets and so on. As you can see, it looks rather dramatic now in the morning mist. We're setting out along this. I'm afraid it's going to be rather a unpleasant ride, because we're going to go all the way along the road to the Western Xia tombs. We're going to stop there because I want to have a look at go and have a look at the tombs. As you can see, Li Jing's trying out Ba Jiu, I think because he wants to try and get him to pace. Zorbi, he's already got pacing very nicely. So I'm still on Shandan. The only problem with Shandan I find is, although he's very quiet, he does have a slight tendency to spook, and I'm always terrified with these lorries shooting past at God knows what miles an hour, that he's going to spook out in front of them at some point. Although other than that, he's pretty quiet. Li Jing's also trying out the saddle I bought. He's not actually using his Mongolian saddle for a change, so I'm not quite sure what prompted the change, but he's trying out the saddle I bought as a third saddle, and that's not one of my FNE saddles, which so it'll be interesting to see how it copes, because obviously I can see straight away it doesn't fit as nicely as the FNE saddles, which have been just fantastic. I mean, I think the great thing about the free and easy saddles is I just haven't had a moment's worry about whether they're going to give the horses sores or bad backs. They've gone on all the horses we've had so far without any trouble at all, and you can see that you feel that they go comfortably and happily, and so they've been a tremendous boon. Oh, here you can see there's another little bit of old Qing fort, very, very pitted. But they've also got models of horses and riders on the top, all rather dramatic. But it's a beautifully cool morning. I'm hoping it's not going to get too hot, because it has been surprisingly hot considering it's in the second half of September. Although yesterday was very windy and dusty, so I think we're going to start to get some of the dusty winds blowing across from the north, from across the desert. So I'll probably have to get out my buff wear and to cover my face, dig it out from my bag.